Exciting news for hockey fans here in Woodstock and Oxford County. The PJHL Final Four is coming to Woodstock this May. This is Devon Young, who's the president of the Navy Vets. Devon, what does it mean to this community, to this team, to host an event of this magnitude? It's going to be great.
Yeah, you know what, on both fronts, I think it's going to be great. For us, as an organization, I think it's just nice to get that tap from the league. Mm-hmm. They've been to our games. They've seen what kind of a production we put on. Yep. And for all of our staff and our volunteers that work really, really hard to bring hockey, to bring an event every single week to this city, yep. It's going to be nice to bring another couple back to the city in May. From the perspective of the city, I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to bring people to our hotels, people to our restaurants. Mm-hmm. For our local sponsors that are going to get a chance to participate in this, I think it could be really good for them as well. And
you have a beautiful facility. Everybody knows that who's ever set foot inside Southwood Arena here. The fan experience is great in here. When it's full and it's loud and the horns blaring, it's a lot of fun. And I think that's something that's going to be great. Even if one of the local teams isn't in this, yep. Still come down to the rink because you're going to put on a great show. You do that every Friday night here. What can you say about what you're expecting in terms of the fan experience and what you want people to really know about what it's going to be like here?
Well, my expectation, I think, for the fan experience is I'm hoping to see a lot of people from the various communities that are in this thing here, and really get that kind of that college hockey rivalry thing where you got a little bit of both, and that banter back and forth. I'd love to see that, just whether it's sides of the rink or whatnot, cheering for their teams. Like you said, I think the atmosphere has been great for our game, for our games. Doesn't matter who's in town; it seems like it's always good. Yep. And I think we can expect the same thing from this. I just hope that the local support's there as well. It is tremendous hockey. I think I can say that for our division, but I know when it gets up to that Final Four, it's some damn good hockey.
I think it says a lot about you and your team. You talk about the game day experience, you talk about the volunteers, that the PJHL puts their confidence in you to host really what is their marquee event. This started last year at the University of Guelph, very successful. You had an overtime winning goal to decide the tournament in the championship game. When you take a look at that side of it, what does it mean to you guys that the PJHL says Woodstock is a destination place for this tournament and build on last year's success in Guelph?
I think it does mean something. It means something to me personally. It means something to our staff. I think we're very glad and very, we take a lot of pride in that. In doing that. We've worked really hard over the last 10, 11 years to rebuild this organization. Mm-hmm. And as much as, you can always look to the on-ice product, the off-ice product is very important too. That's all the things that we've done, and that's, adding the bar years back and just really juicing things up from a marketing perspective and whatnot. So I'm very proud of the fact that we've been able to do that, and I'm really happy that others have seen it and said, yep. You're doing a good job, and let's bring something big here to
Woodstock. Yep. Can you do me one last favor? Just say some of those people's names that you're referring to. Sure. I know a lot of them. I know you're the president. I know Darren Young's the head coach. I know Jim Taylor does a wonderful job with your stats. But there's a lot of people behind the scenes, volunteer, game day operations, all that stuff that have a huge impact not only on the hockey club, but helping bring an event like this here. It doesn't work without those people.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, our board of directors is great. Karen Schneider, someone that does she puts on. She's actually the coordinator between the board and all of our event night staff. She does a heck of a job. She recruits volunteers. I wish I could name all the volunteers off. I'm not even that good with names. I'm so bad. But Derek McKay does a great job. Brent Griffith does a really good job. Helps with our bar. Our bartenders are fantastic. But also the people that have got us to this point. I remember going into to Krabby Joe's to talk to the owner there, and we were really green. We were just starting out, and I was a 23-year-old kid asking someone for quite a bit of money, more money than I certainly had to my name at the time. And he gave us a shot, and he put that trust in. And a lot of people in town did the same thing for us. And it probably wasn't easy, but that level of support's huge. And we can't do this. I mean, I've said this a lot. These organizations, the currency involved in running them, it's not necessarily just money. It's community support.
Yeah, and honestly, I give you guys a ton of credit, and I love the passion in your voice, listening to you from A to Z. Devon appreciates you if you've supported the team here in Woodstock. And come support them May 12th to 14th as well. PJHL Final Four, Schmalz Cup Championship will be decided in the rink behind us. Should be a great event. Appreciate the time and see you soon.
Thanks, Darren.